Hey folks, what's going on? So, yesterday morning, the 96 Pointless Movie Awards the 96 Academy Awards nominations were announced, and I have not looked at them. I'm going to look at them live here on video with y'all, and you can get my genuine reaction. I wasn't able to do this yesterday or even live yesterday. I got the nominations on the left here, and then on the right, I have my predictions for what the nominations would be. And I do that every year. I do it from a year out, so January the year before, and then every other month. So I do like January, March, May, July, September, November, and then I guess January again. So about 7 times a year. And this is from my last one. So this was from maybe a week ago before they announced these nominations. So let's see how I did, and let's see how they did. They never get this right. We all know that, right? Don't we? So I'm not going to do the whole thing in one video. I'm going to maybe go up to the screenplays. So I'm going to do all the technical stuff. Stop, and then record another one with all the more, you can't call it creative, it's all creative. The more, whatever, the writing and the acting and directing and the best picture. I'm thirsty. Okay, so let's just dive in there, right? Okay, so best visual effects. We have the creator. Okay, cool. I don't think it was the greatest looking thing of all time, but it definitely warrants a nomination, especially considering its relatively low budget. Godzilla -1. Hey, look, I'm a big Godzilla fan. I'm happy to see it, but I don't know if it deserves it. Part of it looks really good, and part of it does not. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I think there's always one Marvel movie nominated, and I think all of those have been nominated, so that makes sense. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. That's kind of different. And Napoleon. Okay, weird. I never saw Napoleon, so I can't say. It's kind of strange that there would be so much visual effects that weren't a nomination in a war movie, an old war movie. All right, but here we got mine. And this is in order of what I think is likely to win, or I thought was likely to win. Poor Things was not nominated. Strange, but I got creator up there, and I thought they might do Indiana Jones, Society of the Snow, and Galaxy of the Guardians. So, how many of those did I get right? 2. So I was 2 for 5 on that. What do I think it will win? Honestly, I think it's going to be the creator or Godzilla -1. Probably the creator. Everybody made a big deal about how good it looked considering its budget. And then we got film editing. We have Anatomy of Fall, didn't see it. The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, Poor Things. Okay. What did I get there? All right, so I was 4 for 5 here. So no big surprises here at all. As you can see, I didn't get Anatomy of Fall. I had Maestro instead, but that doesn't seem like a huge, it doesn't seem like a snub or anything. I heard Anatomy of Fall is great, and it's long. They like these long movies. As you can see, I put the runtime here because movies that are nominated for Best Film Editing are usually over 2 hours. Maybe there's one that's less than 2 hours, if that. And what else? What else was I going to say? Oh, and Best Picture winners are usually at least nominated, but they win a lot this category. So I think Oppenheimer's going to win this. It's pretty spellbinding the way it's put together. If not, it'll be Killers of the Flower Moon, because those 206 minutes went by really fast. And as you can see, this is how many times she's won and been nominated, not counting these current nominations, obviously, because I haven't seen them. So she's won 3 out of 8 nominations, and I put woman, W for woman, because they want representation and inclusion and all that stuff. Okay. No big shockers. Yeah, so whatever, moving on. Costume design, we got Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, Oppenheimer, Poor Things. Okay, so I didn't see Napoleon, but I'm shocked that it's on there because Ridley Scott's last movie, The Last Duel, wasn't nominated for anything. And I thought it was a pretty good movie, and even the critics thought it was pretty good, and still didn't get nominated. It has like 80-something% on Rotten Tomatoes. Napoleon's got like 62 or something, so it's kind of weird how it's nominated, but as it should, if it does have some of the best costume design, regardless of how many good reviews it has, it should be nominated. Alright, but I got, let's see, what I got? Poor Things, Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, The Color Purple, and Wonka. Alright, surprised Color Purple didn't make it. I'm surprised Oppenheimer's on there. They just wore suits, regular suits. So I got Poor Things, Barbie, and Killers, so 3 for 5. Okay. Best makeup and hairstyling. Golda, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, Society of the Snow. I guess I should have gotten Society of the Snow. There's always one, like, disaster flick or something. Or, like, people with, you know, scars and boo-boos and stuff like that gets nominated. Alright, so I got Maestro, Golda, Oppenheimer, Kills of the Flower Moon, Poor Things. So I was 4 or 5. So I think Maestro's gonna win. If it doesn't, because of the big honk, that's schnoz, it'll be Golda. But I don't know if it'd be Golda because that's a Jewish thing too. Whatever. I honestly didn't think they made. I don't think they made Leonard Bernstein's schnoz big enough, if you ask me. Okay. Best cinematography. Let's go. So they got oh sweet, they got El Conde. That's in my personal top 10 of the year for cinematography. I'm shocked at that's on here. That's awesome. Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Poor Things. So again, I think Oppenheimer is gonna win. If not, Killers of the Flower Moon. It's Rodrigo Prieto. I don't know. He's been nominated 3 times with no win. So if Oppenheimer doesn't win, which is impossible, it will win. It'll be Killers of the Flower Moon. Oppenheimer, I mean, it's a good-looking movie. I don't know if it deserves best cinematography. I think it's mostly about the presentation. It's got an awesome presentation, but the camera work and composition itself isn't necessarily that groundbreaking or super interesting. But the presentation, just like the quality of the film and the image, is just incredible. And seeing it, I did see it on one of the genuine 70mm IMAX things, and it was incredible. So I'm not trying to take away any accomplishment or whatever from it. Okay, production design, they got Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, Oppenheimer, Poor Things. Yeah, Barbie's going to walk away with this one, for sure. It could take costume design if Poor Things doesn't. But I know they like period piece costumes a lot. And period piece production designs, but not as much as costume design. And they'll want to give Barbie something. Barbie could win both because they want to give Barbie a lot more than it deserves. But production design and Barbie is, I would not be upset if it won. It looked pretty good. Okay, and then I got Barbie, Poor Things, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, and Color Purple. Personally, I think Killers of the Flower Moon should win because that really took you to its time and place. Okay, best sound. Controversial opinion. I'm glad they put these into one category instead of sound editing and sound mixing. Alright, best sound. They got The Creator, okay. Maestro, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. This is the first Mission Impossible movie nominated for anything, by the way, I'm pretty sure. Oppenheimer and Zone of Interest. Yeah, I heard this sound for Zone of Interest is pretty interesting. Yeah, so Oppenheimer's going to walk away with this. I saw this also. I saw it in the IMAX, and I saw it in Dolby Cinema too, and the seats shook like the whole theater was coming down. It was kind of awesome. And alright, so if it's... Oh, hey, Killers of the Flower Moon to get nominated. Okay, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot going on for sound there, but whatever. Ferrari, yeah, Zone of Interest, and The Killer. I don't know why I put The Killer. It's a Netflix-only movie. I mean, it was in theaters for, what, 2 days? Excuse me. Alright, Oppenheimer will walk away. Oh, down, let's go down. Original, well, I don't do the song because it's the most pointless category in the freaking world. But let's see what they got. The Fire Inside from Flamin' Hot. I haven't seen the movie or heard the song, but I just think that's a Flamin' Hot Cheeto song is Oscar nominated. That's hilarious. I'm Just Ken. I don't even think that song's that good from Barbie. Never Went Away from American Symphony. I don't know what that is. Wajazazi, a song for my people from Killers of the Flower Moon. I haven't heard that unless it's in the movie. I'm sure it's good. I like native stuff, native music, and from anywhere, like any continent and stuff. Native traditional music is interesting to me. What Was I Made For from Barbie? Yeah, that's the end credit song. That's the one that's gonna win for sure. If it's not that, it's I'm Just Ken. If it's not that, it's gonna be the Killers of the Flower Moon song. All right, best original score, American Fiction. Okay, I didn't see it. I want to see it. It's weird that would be a nominated score, but what do I know? I haven't seen it. Indiana, yeah, John Williams always nominated by default. Killers of the Flower Moon, Robbie Robertson, yeah. I don't think it's one of the top 5 best scores of the year, but it's not a bad score by any means. Oppenheimer and Poor Things. For sure, Oppenheimer is going to get this. If not, they might give it to Robbie Robertson because he died last year. All right, I'm skipping the shorts. I haven't seen any of the shorts yet. And you don't really see shorts throughout the year. They release those later during right before the Oscars. Okay, so which one do I need? Okay. Oh, I didn't been doing the thing. So I got 1, 2, 3. Did I get 4 out of 5 for cinematography? Yeah. And then protection design, I think I got 4 for 5. And sound, 1, 2. I think I only got 2 on that one. Score, I got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I thought Boy and the Heron would get it. Because I think it was nominated for Golden Globe for score. And the Golden Globes are pretty good indicators. Not perfect, but... Okay, so best fake movie, as I call them. Alright, they got Bobby Wine, The People's President, The Eternal Memory, 4 Daughters, To Kill a Tiger, 20 Days in Mariupol. Probably butchering that pronunciation. I have 4 Daughters, American Symphony, 20 Days in Mariupol, Beyond Utopia, still Michael J. Fox. Okay, I think 4 Daughters is going to win this because I've heard a lot about it, and same with 20. Yeah, you know what? It's going to be between these two. It might even be 20 Days because it's about Ukraine, which is timely. So it's one of those two for sure. So I was only 2 for 5. Of course, they would nominate Beyond Utopia. It's about evils of communism and stuff. All right, and then you got, I think, because it's North Korea, right? Okay, and then foreign flick, international feature film is, I guess, what the professionals call it. Il Capitano by Matthew. Oh, okay, cool. Perfect Days got nominated. I'm glad. I haven't seen it. But I really want to see it, and I'm a big Win Vendors fan. So I hope. I'm just glad it got nominated. Society of the Snow, The Teacher's Lounge, The Zone of Interest. I think basically just because Zone of Interest has nominated for other things, it's probably going to be that one. That would make sense, right? And I hear it's really good too, and I'm dying to see it. I think I'll see it this weekend. It's fine. The AMC around here finally got it. None of the 2 art house theaters by me got it. Alright, I have Zone of Interest, The Taste of Things, I heard was pretty good. I think it won at Cannes, so I put it in there. I got Io Capitano, Fallen Leaves, and $4. I thought it might break the documentary, because that's been happening lately, where docs or something get nominated in other categories. Okay, so I got 2 out of 5. I heard Fallen Leaves, like everybody was talking about Fallen Leaves was playing everywhere, so I thought okay, so this next one I'm struggling with. So best anime feature, we got The Boy and the Heron. I honestly didn't think it was that good. Elemental, Nimona, Robot Dreams, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which I hate. I hate those movies. So obnoxious. Okay, but it's obviously going to be between The Boy and the Heron and Spider-Man. The only thing I think The Boy and the Heron might get it, because it's supposedly Miyazaki's, swan song, his last film, and everybody loved it. It's somewhat similar to Spirit Away, which won back in 2003 this Oscar. And if not, Spider-Man, of course, because the first one, Into the Spider-Verse, won, and people went bananas over this one just as much. I actually don't think they went as crazy for the first as for the second one as they did for the first one. And I don't know how often sequels win best films. I mean, Toy Story 3 won, but that's because I think they didn't have the animated Oscars back in 95 and 99 for the first two Toy Stories. Okay, but I got Elemental Wish and Super Mario Bros. I mean, Mario Bros didn't get great reviews. I just thought because it made $1 billion, it might get nominated. All right, 3 for 5 there. Oh, okay. I guess that's it. We're done. Well, can I finish in time? How long have we been going for? 16 minutes. All right, I'll cut it. I will cut it. I will let you guys go. Yeah, just click on the next video. Thank you.